All right, one of them was about Princess Bubblegum. How many of y'all in chat watched Adventure Time? Growing up, I always hated Princess Bubblegum. I never liked it. Initially, when I was watching Adventure Time, I liked her because, you know, it was just a princess, damsel in distress. But she played my boy Finn way too many times. She was playing in this man's face. There's an analysis video that has multiple pieces of evidence detailing that she's a psychopath. So let's get into this. Let's break it down and finally find out if Princess Bubblegum is a psychopath. The word in the thumbnail. The word in the thumbnail. I don't want to say the B word because it's the first couple seconds in the video, but let's get into it. Princess Bubblegum is a psychopath by Late Night Pies. Let's get into it.
From committing war crimes to committing genocide.
What? Genocide? Whoa. Okay. Wait. Hitler? Is she like Hitler?
Is definitely a bad person. But a lot of people have been calling her a psychopath. And you may be like,
a psychopath is a very, very strong word.
Poor behavior is a psychopath, which is fair.
Wait, hold on. When did she have braids?
I haven't watched this entire video yet. So
when did she have braids? Hold on. What the fuck? Why does she look like a chewed up piece of bubblegum?
Psychopath, which is
oh, I watched his Greg Heffley video.
You haven't watched this entire video yet, so let's actually answer the question.
Oh damn, my fault, damn.
We can't talk about her war crimes without mentioning Flame Princess.
Oh, wait, oh yeah, she used water. That's technically chemical warfare.
Pulled a Jing, said good luck, have fun, bro, and kicked her out of the Flame Kingdom to perish, where she inevitably became a danger. So PB brought her back to the Flame Kingdom, and since Flame King didn't want her either, they just agreed to stick
that's so fucked up.
Baby into a jar.
Why did they do that? Why did they do that?
About 15 years. And PB was just like, yeah, that's chill. Yeah, just imprison a baby.
I mean, Princess Bubblegum is, you know, she doesn't have any morals, so this isn't out of left field for her. You know, I'm not surprised.
Years for the terrible crime of being an orphan.
This baby looks like a damn fire starter.
Yeah, that's real ethical. But eventually, Flame Princess escapes and takes over the Fire Kingdom for herself. And later, because PB feels like the Fire Kingdom's weapons are a threat, she has Ice King start freezing the Fire Kingdom's core to get in
chemical warfare. Chemical warfare.
Invited to help. But in the process, it led to multiple casualties.
No!
Oh, people are dying?
My baby bro!
I mean, this guy probably had to go into therapy for like 10 years after this. In fact, he never hugged anyone again.
He just absorbed his baby. Is that Hatsune Miku?
Of his life. Eventually closed himself off from society because of a lack of physical contact. And 2 years after, ended his own life.
Damn, all right.
This may be the last ad you ever.
Yo, bro. You're gonna give me an ad about an ad blocker?
From Capital One Shopping.
No, leave me alone, please.
Yeah, okay. And while that was completely pulled out of my ass, outside of the random
pull out of your
I just
ass.
Spat out,
I could pull something out of my ass and it would be shit.
Everything else is legit. Also, she could be invited to the kingdom, but instead of help, swipe all of the kingdom's.
I don't know. I feel like Princess Bubblegum is gonna like. Oh, I was literally just about to say she's about to steal some shit, and look what she's doing. Thief.
Offensive weapons, and she did it like right in front of Flame Princess's face.
Wow.
Which, to be fair, Flame Princess did say that these were the most sacred relics in the kingdom, and she doesn't trust Bubblegum. And then turns her back and starts singing like she's under a Disney contract, so she couldn't hear Bubblegum just swipe all of
Yeah, this is just ignorant shit. But yeah, this is Flame Princess's
weapons. That one
I don't know why you would trust this psychopath.
Kind of on her. But nevertheless, PB still killed
I would more compare Princess Bubblegum to Azula.
Fire Kingdom
what the fuck did I... What was that YouTube recommended? What the fuck?
For the protection of their kingdom, all because they possibly posed a threat. But she justifies her actions for the sake of the kingdom.
Yo, she's got such an ego that she chooses to wear her crown thing while she has like a flame-proof suit on. She specifically made that exact hole just to show off that she got the crown. What's good, Lucy Bit? How you feeling? We hated on Princess Bubblegum. Yes!
If you don't think she's
yes,
a
we
bad
are.
person yet, let me remind you of the time she casually committed genocide. PB created a large group of soldiers called the Rattleballs, who did their job extremely well, but PB considered them too violent.
Damn! Oh my! What? Whoa! What is it?
PB considered.
Did he just kill that nigga for stealing babies? He's a rock. Wait. These are the banana guards. Oh, they're not ripe, so they're green. And then they're dumb as fuck, so they're cheering him on. He's running, and then boom, he gets blicked down. Oh my god.
Just because they were fighting against each other. And without a glimmer of remorse in her cold, dotted eyes, orders them all to their death.
What the
And
fuck?
these guys weren't just mindless robots. These guys were alive. Almost everything PB creates has some sort
She just murdered all of them in cold blood.
of sentience attached to it. There was even a rattle ball.
Yo, I
who
knew.
broke free of her command.
I promise you, if you give any girl that plays in your face this type of power, she's gonna do the same exact type of shit. She's a bum, and I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I'm doing amazing. Appreciate you for popping out to the stream. Marceline is a baddie for real. Marceline, Princess Bubblegum does not deserve Marceline.
Through
I
sheer
deserve Marceline.
willpower. Okay, for
We
real,
deserve
bringing
Marceline.
in sentient life to basically obey your every command may in of itself be considered very unethical, but to also destroy all of it like it's nothing
Flash
is
play Roblox
absolutely
later in the stream. I got
insane.
you.
It's almost like having a bunch of kids and then be like, I don't know, they kind of smell and half of them are ugly. I'm gonna just toss them into the river. Okay, bye.
Nah, really. I mean, if I have a kid, I'm definitely making that nigga enact my will. And I'm gonna force him in a chair. I'm gonna make that nigga watch Dashie on end. I'm gonna make him watch Toonsies. I'm gonna make him. Oh, I'm making him binge Attack on Titan for sure. He's not gonna have a choice on that. Regular show. All right, look, everybody that has a kid or that is going to have kids, what would y'all make them watch? Like, what is non-negotiable? You're watching this. Leave it in the comments.
And once again, her justification.
What, bro? What is her hairstyles, bro? Okay, no. Let's analyze this. First off, she got this. I don't even know. Bitch look like a big ass raspberry. You got this big ass raspberry pink bubblegum hair, and then you got this fake ass Princess Leia hairstyle with two dick ballerina shoes at the sides. What is this?
Again, her justification for this act of
Chowder? Oh yeah, I love
cruelty
chowder.
is for the
Outcome
greater
memories?
good of the kingdom.
Probably
And
not
this isn't the only
tonight.
time
We could play like a
has
couple
created
games. I'm gonna
sentient
see.
life just
I'm gonna
to
see if we
fight
got time.
against it. Later on, she creates another sentient being called Goliad, made from her DNA.
Oh, I hated this thing. I don't know what the fuck this thing was and why it had some butthole in the middle of its face, but I did not like it.
Who is supposed to become PB's eventual successor, which I feel like is a big red flag, as within a day, Goliad, made from PB's DNA, decides that the best way to rule is to become over-controlling and tyrannical.
I wonder where he got that from.
And after only a single day,
It's
of
almost
observing
like it was in
Goliad,
his
she doesn't like what
DNA.
she sees. So PB decides
To
to
kill
teach
him.
Goliad how to become a better ruler.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. She actually decided to kill Goliad and restarts like a real saint. And
Oh,
so
she actually
Goliad
killed him.
fights back, to not
Why
killed.
is Jake voring all of the
Which, to counter this,
citizens?
PB creates another
What
sentient
the fuck is that?
being equal in power to Goliad from Finn's DNA, to essentially fight her in a psychic battle for all of eternity in a stalemate, which is just messed up.
I mean, that is kind of fire though.
And
It's just a spectacle to have.
Again, decides all of her decisions were
Wait, no, that's fucked up because she's bringing them into life just to fight each other, and then they can't even go out, have kids, do anything. That's so evil,
fine
bro.
because they were for the benefit of the kingdom. But she may be taking it a little too far, especially considering the fact that she has cameras all over Ooh. And I
Oh
mean
hell no,
everywhere, not just public spaces, but
bro. Where even is that? She got these sitcom camera angles.
in their homes, in their bedrooms. Yeah, one episode she caught Lemongrad being creepy. But
Who is he staring
It's
at?
so easy to become a podcast.
Whoa, no, and it's so easy just to not appear on my screen, bald man.
First, go to
Bald
Riverside
man.
and open an account.
Bald man,
When
get
you're
off
ready
off
to-
my screen, bald man. Come on.
just because it can work doesn't justify its existence. I can go to Costco and eat all their free samples, but it doesn't mean that I should. More than once a week. Eventually, Flame Princess calls PB out for being a bad person. She reflects on herself and takes the video cameras down. She still keeps GPS trackers on all her citizens though, including Finn, who isn't even part of the kingdom, but technically a part of the grasslands. So
Wait,
he's
this is the map of. Ooh, hold on. Wait, no. Let's look at this shit. Palace of Nuts, Iceberg. Okay, that's where the Ice Kingdom lives. Wait, so Finn and the Ice King are fucking neighbors? No wonder they beef so damn often. You only see neighbors beef this often, bro. Real shit. Flash chill. Why you keep saying that? I would make them watch one of my childhood shows, real. Yo, no debate. My kid's watching Attack on Titan, bro. And my kid's playing The Last of Us. Flashy is all I watch now. No glaze. That is incredible glaze. But that's cap. There's no way I'm the only person you watch. That's got to be cap. This nigga's here to butter me up. But thank you.
Also, the scene where she takes their taxes, where technically they are under her rule. Technically. Nevertheless, creepy or not, it's for the sake of the kingdom, right? And also, speaking of Finn, we can't not address him, where a lot of people have been calling her out on toying with his romantic feelings. And I don't really care about that right now. I'm more focused on...
Nigga, yo, that is the main part of that's the main reason we all hate her, right? I mean, not the main reason, but she's a bitch in every other aspect, and that's just what told us that she's a bitch in every other aspect. So
how she always calls Finn whenever the kingdom is in trouble. Listen, I
and then never wants to give this nigga top, bro.
A hero.
She could have at least threw neck on the nigga at least once, bro. Come on.
Does a good job, especially because he's like borderline insane.
Finn was just simping for her. That's true, but Bubblegum was leading him on. Bubblegum was definitely leading him on at times.
Way too much for a kid of his age. He fights demons and monsters.
This nigga fought the fucking god of death or whatever the fuck the lich was.
His head called the Vault, where he represses his memories that are too traumatizing. Sure, Finn may be fighting monsters anyways, but PB really shouldn't be encouraging it.
Wait, Princess Bubblegum is in his traumatizing memories?
Anyways, but PB
oh yeah, every man can attest to this. We all got that one like heartbreak that really stays in there, bro. We all got that one heartbreak that we don't want getting brought up, that we like shut down. You know, that's our canon event. That Princess Bubblegum was Finn's canon event.
Really shouldn't be encouraging it, especially since he can't be rebuilt like her other citizens. I mean, I just finished rewatching Adventure Time right now, and I swear his arm gets ripped off like once every other season. If anything, why not use the Rattleballs mentioned earlier, who gave up meaningless violence and was knighted under the kingdom? He's stronger than Finn and was shown to be rebuilt, even from this.
Ew, what the fuck is that?
It's another example of sacrificing.
They might as well get Benson in this bitch.
The kingdom.
Yo, Benson would fit right in if they have like a regular show Adventure Time crossover.
For the greater good, but it's still just messed up. Another time, in order to get medicine for Starchy, she needs to get into Wizard City to buy a spell. And to get the password from Ice King, she tortures him.
Say the password. Oh, my pinky! Password now!
Which, sorry, I didn't realize.
Was she stabbing him?
This was Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh my god.
The medicine she broke Ice King's over was literally for just a cold, which she already had a medicine for. But Starchy is an anti-vaxxer and only takes magic. Like those guys.
Bro, I don't care, nigga. You bet if you not taking the injection, you better heal with your fucking immune system, bitch.
That refuse modern medicine.
We call ourselves
bro. I don't care, bro. Oh wow. How motivational. I'm not clicking. I'm not buying your product.
Finally, the time she attempted to cultivate space in case Ooh ever went under. So she sends out these little space probes. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what these guys were gonna do or what they're doing, but these guys look like they're in pain, and there is no way that these guys can be the good guy.
Whoa. Why is that praying mantis kind of thick?
I'm pretty sure that these are like the cousins of the idiots that crucified Alan over a piece of cheese. But anyways, even when Tree Chunks pleaded her to stop hurting her children, PB wouldn't budge. It wasn't until she was convinced that these alien things were not a threat to the kingdom, and eventually called them off. So clearly from all of
my
this,
neck just
PB
cracked in like
is
7
not
different
a
ways.
good
Holy shit.
person, but is she a psychopath? Now, you see,
let's analyze
a lot more examples for this video, but chose.
I feel like psychopath is a very deep term, but it's clear that she will disregard the needs, not the needs, but just like the lives of other people that don't benefit her in order to benefit the people that do
if
benefit
you
her.
didn't recognize the theme already, they're all examples of PB's askew morality when it comes to her kingdom and people. Attacks the Fire Kingdom because they
Candyland
made
was
her
a
a threat,
good game.
commits genocide for the safety of her citizens, plans to kill her own basically child because she was a potential threat, spies on all of Wu for their safety, uses a child as a soldier to protect her kingdom,
And then doesn't give a fuck about him afterwards.
asking for medicine for a citizen, and doesn't call off her probes until she is sure they are not a threat. She may be debatably ethical, but when it comes to the well-being of her kingdom, she'll put almost anything above it.
That
I'd
is
say
true.
that these actions are the tendencies of a psychopath, but she does it out of her unfaltering care for her kingdom. So I just don't think she can be considered one. And I don't think she wants to be one either. She attempts to reverse
She's
it.
definitely something, though. She's definitely something. I wouldn't even consider. I wouldn't consider her normal. But she's something. She's something on the bad side of
Damage she did when she
mental
gets called a
health.
bad person. She takes down her
Actually,
surveillance
BRB,
when
I
she
bet.
reflects on her actions. She has to convince herself that
I'm doing the right thing.
when attempting to cultivate space, clearly she has a level of empathy. But she's still a bad person, though.
True.
I mean, I don't know how you're gonna convince anyone that she's not. You ain't gonna convince me. Anyways, I literally
Yeah, I
watched
hate
the
that bitch.
entirety of Adventure Time for this video, so I got a
the
lot more examples
entirety
of
of
her.
Adventure
So
Time.
like,
Yo, that's some good ass research. Shit, I would watch the entirety of Adventure Time. All right, anyways, but this has been a good video. Shout out to, what was his name? Shout out to Late Night Pods. This is a really good video. All right, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good day. Safety.